Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. We're already up $600 on a Sunday, and that's just from buying the dip that was happening this weekend, up $600, and the stock market's not even open. Now, included on that, we have 6% on the week gains. We have 37% on the month, guys. 13%. Let's do a quick recap on cryptocurrency because it's on fire right now. It's heating up, I should say. And then we'll go over 5 stocks to have on your watch list and that I'm buying this week. And we'll go over price points where I'm looking to get in and buy stock at, and then where I'm looking to sell at and how long I'm looking to hold also. So if that sounds like something you're going to enjoy, smash an early thumbs up on the video before it even starts. And let's talk a little bit about cryptocurrency. So Litecoin is up to 170. I was buying heavily at 150. My average cost ended up being 163. So we're only up 4%, but that's already $113 in a gain if I want to sell out. And I think that it's going to be going up a little bit higher than that too. Bitcoin up to 38,000. Everyone cares about Bitcoin. So it really depends on what Bitcoin is doing. And you can see that the support or the resistance is right around 39,000 all the way to 40,000.5. Okay, so if it gets to 41,000, that's the positive momentum on Bitcoin that we're really looking for, is 41,000, and then you'll see more momentum in the altcoins. Now, Ethereum up to 2,500. You can see we're up 19% on Ethereum. We won't dive too much into a cryptocurrency because of the video yesterday was a full update on cryptocurrency. So if you guys want to see that full update, make sure you go and check it out on my YouTube there. You can kind of see some of my positions though. Bitcoin, I forgot to go over, up 13%. But let's get right into the 5 stocks that I have on your watch list this week. Okay, so we definitely have to talk about NEO, and I'll kind of just count this one as a bonus stock. So NEO is the first one on the list, and this is up 6.8% on the day and 9% on the week, 35% on the month. Remember, this was on the list back when it was $35 a share. That's why I'm putting it as a bonus stock right now, because we talked about this one mainly when it was like under $40 a share. Our average cost is $40 a share, $1,600 in market value, and we're up 14%. So if you want to put this one on your list and try to get in under $40 or at least under $42 and start a position or keep adding it, I think that's a good opportunity for you. But you can kind of see that the resistance here is around 46. So if it breaks above 47, then it can actually head up to new all-time highs, $60 a share. $55 a share is where I'm looking to sell majority of my NEO personally, right around $50 to $60 a share. I also want to talk about Tesla because we haven't talked about them in a while, but you know, my motto on them is anything under $600 for long term. I'm buying everything under $600 a share. My average cost is $631. I want to get that as low as possible. We have $2,100, and I could double my position in the next 6 months, maybe dollar cost average in over time. But Tesla is one that I like to really track, and I like to buy heavier during the dip. So if it goes under $600, then maybe I'll buy a little bit more. If it goes to $500, I'll buy a little bit more. But in reality, I'm looking to sell at least at $800 per share. Okay, so if you buy under $600 and sell over $800. So I'm breaking down all these plays for you guys. NEO, we already went over. Tesla, we're going over right now. Buy under 600, sell above 800. Now, Square is a swing trade that I'm working on as well to $219 where it's currently at. And in the last month, they're up 5%. Remember, right around $200. They were on my list a few, like a month back, right around when they were around $200 a share. I think that's a great place to buy Square. I have an average cost of $211. So really anything under $210 is great for long term. So this is a great long-term stock. Square is a game changer, and they own Cash App. And they're advertising everywhere right now. So Square, you definitely want to be a part of. They're a good fintech company. And if you kind of see, they're at the kind of like a support right now. You can kind of see that $200, $210 price point is kind of where their support is at. And their resistance is all the way around 270. So if this even gets to 250 to $300 a share, because I think it can break new all-time highs if you plan on holding 6 to 12 months, that's where you plan on selling for Square. So personally, I'm buying below 210. right? And selling above 250, but ideally selling above 270. Now, Spotify is the next swing trade that we are working on currently. We have an average cost of 243. I was trying to get it closer to 230. I was buying heavier to around that 230 price point to try to average my cost as low as possible. That's why we have $1,300 in equity. So now is a pretty good time to buy. But if you can get in closer to that $220 support line, I think that's going to be more beneficial. But, midway through June, we're going to be at a 52-week low coming up here soon. So right around that $230 price point is the best place to buy Spotify. So personally, if I can buy below 230 and sell above 300, I think that's going to be a successful swing trade for me. And I think that'll be about 3 to 6 months on Spotify, buying below 230 and selling above $300 per share. Okay, so the next swing trade that we're going to be talking about is Netflix. And the way I'm playing this one right now, you can kind of see that it moves up and down 5% pretty frequently, maybe like once a month, once or so a month or every other month. But you can kind of see if you pull up the year chart, look at that roller coaster, that up and down momentum, kind of very easy to swing trade. And they're kind of close to a 52-week low right now, right around the $475 mark, $470 mark. So I don't know if they're going to break below the current support. I think they're a pretty good price point where they're the market price below 490 is a pretty good price. Ideally, if you can get closer to the 475, it's going to be more beneficial, obviously, but I don't know if that's going to be possible, so you might not want to risk it. As far as selling this one goes, you're not going to get a huge percentage point. You're looking at to sell right around $550 per share, which might give you 15 or 20%. So you can even have an opportunity to maybe even leverage with an option if you press trade and trade option and look at something maybe around like July 16th. You might even want to go out a little bit further, like September 17th, because this is a 1-year chart we're looking at. So their momentum typically once every 2 months. To be safe, once every 3 months, you might want to look for their cycles. You can kind of see the cycles come in bunches here. So you kind of want to follow that cycle. You can see that they're down right now, so they're going to be making an upward movement to 550, in my opinion, fairly soon. In the next 3 to 4 to 5 months, I would say. Okay, so let's end it with 2 riskier plays, but can be a good potential gains here too. So it's going to be PENN, the first one, PENN, and they're up 9% on the month. You can kind of see that upward momentum that we like here. If you pull up the 3-month chart here, you can see that they've dipped very significantly. So something you might want to take advantage of. This is a good company. PENN National Gaming, if you don't know about them, they're a good company to look into and start researching. They made lots of upward momentum and movements. In the last year, they're still down. They're still up 175%, even with that downward 39% downward movement. They were at $120 something a share at one point. So if you can buy this one at market value or even below $80, if you can even get it closer to $70 a share, I think you're not going to want to pass that up, and you can easily swing trade this up to $100, $115. In my opinion, would be a pretty easy swing trade. I only have 3 shares at $250 of market value. I'm looking to load up a few more shares. This week, I'll probably buy like 1, 2, maybe 3 more shares this week and look to swing trade that up to about $100 to $115 per share. Last one I want to talk about is Discovery, and it's Discovery Channel basically. And check it out. They're down 14% in the last month, 56% in the past 3 months. So they're a good dip buying potential right now. But in the last year, they're up 32%. So they're still a great company. They have Discovery Plus or something like that going on, something you might want to look into. And remember, they shot up to $77 per share at one point. Now, this one is a little bit more risky because I think they caught like a hype wave or something that happened to them right around this time, right around March 20th, March March 15th through March 23rd. Looks like they had something very significant going on, and then they dipped very, very significantly. So that's why these ones I'm saying are a little bit more risky, because the huge dips going on. And, you know, swing trades are going to be a little bit more risky. So you can even argue that all of these on the list are risky. But in my opinion, the reward outweighs the risk. Discovery, I have $319. I have 10 shares. Probably be looking to pick up another 10, 20 shares of Discovery. We are down 20% currently, which is $80. Not a big deal because we don't have a big position size. So that's why I buy slowly, buy consistently, because if I'm down and it's a company that I'm really expecting to perform during a swing trade, then I'll go a little bit heavier, especially if I only have $319 in the stock, which is not a big deal for me at all. That's only 0.4% portfolio diversity. So guys, I hope you did like this video. I try to do something a little bit different for you guys. It's a swing trade edition. I was telling you buy alerts, sell alerts, where I'm personally buying it at, where I'm selling it at, what I see value in on the price points, and it made it a little bit easier for you guys to read the stock market or go into the week with more of a plan this week. So if you appreciate that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I do this every single Sunday. So Sunday are typically the best videos, for the fan favorite videos, I should say, because people like these videos. I typically do them every single Sunday. So if you want to follow along and be a part of it, you can even get access to my direct trades. So if you want to be alerted when I buy and sell a stock, make sure you DM me on Instagram, because I have a few more spots left. I also have one-on-one coaching available on Instagram, where I would be more than happy to help you out. And beginners are welcome. This program is actually developed for beginners. So if you're kind of a beginner and you want to get in the stock market, this is the best place to learn, because you'll learn everything the right way the first time through, and you don't have to make the mistakes that, you know, a lot of people made the first time through, and you can learn from someone that's actually successful. So you can actually see that in the last year, I'm up 83%. Smash the like button, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube, and I will catch you on the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.